Why did you join the course?
So I first joined the course because I'd bumped into Ife and in a sandwich shop, and I recognised her, and so I went to one of her courses about inspiring and bringing up children, and I found out about the course there. And I'd got to a point in my life where I knew that I needed some motivation, some inspiration from an external source, and how important it is to have like-minded people around you. If you want to be the best, you've got to be around the best. So when I heard that Ife was doing this course, I jumped at the chance and dragged my husband along as well, and just thought it'd be a great opportunity for both of us to just get in charge of things and just make a real positive change in our lives. What
did you learn?
I learned about a lot of things that I thought I knew and how much I didn't know. I'm a teacher myself. I work in motivation and encouraging people and energising people through dance and performing arts anyway, so I'm very familiar with a lot of the different tactics and things that you can use to stay energised, stay focused, stay resilient, but there was something kind of just holding that back and not allowing me to practice what I preach. And what I learned most importantly, I think, from Ife and this course is the importance of self-belief and how much I didn't actually believe in myself, and how I'd been kind of creating this image that wasn't a reality of what I was and what I was achieving, and where I thought that I was actually failing at things. Really, it was just a lack of me believing in myself that was causing me to not succeed and to not reach my full potential and not be picked for this and not be picked for that. And rather than blaming everybody else, I learned how important it is to take responsibility for yourself.
What was the hardest thing?
I think the hardest thing was something else that I've learned actually, is understanding responsibility and taking responsibility, because nobody wants to accept that they haven't tried their hardest. I have been trying my hardest my whole life, and yet taking responsibility means accepting that there's things perhaps you didn't understand and that perhaps you could have done things better. That's not saying that you weren't trying your hardest. It's just saying that, okay, now you understand this from this perspective, you can do it differently. And I remember having almost like a light bulb moment with just the meaning of the word responsibility, being able to respond to a situation, and how you do that is so important. So that was a big challenge for me, but it's something that I'm really proud of as well.
What was your biggest achievement?
What I've actually managed to achieve this year alone is, I mean, by February I'd put on my own one-woman show, hired the venue, sold the tickets, got an audience in, promoted it, created the set, created the whole idea of costume changes, and done everything for it myself. And I did that because of this course. And since then I've also self-published my own children's book as well. So the biggest achievement is that I've actually done stuff. I've took action. I've not just had those dreams. I've realised that they are possible. I've realised that that's what I want to do. They're not just dreams for me in my head to enjoy. And I've got up and I've done things that I would never have actually taken action to do before. And that's opened up a whole world of possibilities for me.